Hey guys, welcome back to another video of the portfolio building series. We are going to continue building our cool looking portfolio. In the last session, what we did was we created these beautiful cards for our skills section. In today's video, I wanted to do something a little bit different from our routine core development thing. Uh, in this video, I wanted to talk about incorporating feedback. So I had a chance to look at this and also show it around to a couple of my designer friends and a couple of my web developer friends, and I received some very critical feedback about this, and that's a good thing. I urge you all, if you are building a portfolio as well, to do the same. Show it around to your friends, show it around to your designer friends if you have any, or you can show it to me. Just post a screenshot in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to give you feedback about it. But uh, the fact that we are able to get feedback and incorporate feedback becomes very important for our portfolio building process, because our portfolio is at the end of the day a product, and our product should be able to change, adapt, and be easily extensible. And that's the whole reason why we incorporated a lot of extensibility into the initial building of the portfolio. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about the feedback that I received. One of the feedback that I received is that the gray cards are not visible and they look super dull. That's going to be problematic because I don't want the cards to be dull. And overall, this page does not give off a personal vibe to it. I want the homepage to be something that people relate to me with. And the current page isn't doing that, mostly because of the illustration. The illustration looks super generic. It's any person coding, which is not what we want. So with these feedbacks in mind, what we are going to do is try to incorporate it and see and appreciate how quickly we can make these changes thanks to the way we have built the portfolio. Without more talking, let's get started. So first things first. So as I said, the gray color is too dull. We want to change it. So what we do is we go to the color palette and choose a different color palette. And this time let's start with black, because as I've already told you, I am sold on dark backgrounds, and I want to have something with a dark background and a light font. So let's check through few things. So I usually like black and then purples. So uh, this is nice, but not cool enough. Red I feel is too gaudy. I don't want it to look like that. This looks like a perfect one for me. So let's go ahead and change our base colors and the necessary colors to match this. Let's copy this as gradient 1, and let's copy this as gradient 2, and let's copy this as gradient 3. And with those minimal steps, we have a brand new looking portfolio. Were you able to see how quickly we were able to make that change? Is that super cool? Yep, I know. That's why we built it in such a way. Next, let's go look at the skills section. Oh, the skills look much better. It's clearly visible now. And one thing we might have to change is, as you see, I don't like how this font, I think it's manageable, but I want the top or the highlight font to be a little lighter. So let's go ahead and make this as a gradient 3, and we do that by going into the card section, and in the cards h2 should be a gradient 3. With that, this is how it looks much better than what we had initially chosen as the color scheme. Okay. Next feedback that we got was, oh, the links are also much better. Ooh, I like this. Okay. The next feedback that we got was uh, this illustration is not very personal. Doesn't feel like it's a individual person talking. And the other thing is this logo looks super plain, and it looks like it's not been well designed, to put it subtly, which it is. It wasn't well designed at all. We just chose something, but this time around let's try and make something that looks much cooler. So first we're going to go ahead and design a better looking logo. So let's get that started. So we're gonna go here and we're going to start off with a logo, and I'm gonna start off with a blank one because you know me guys, templates don't I don't fit any template, and the work I do also doesn't fit any template, which can be interpreted as a bad thing, but let's assume that it's a good thing. Let's go to the elements and let's look for an A. Hmm. This, because this gives me the Avenger vibes. And let's make it white so that it's visible to us. Okay. Let's choose an R. I'm gonna go with ARA because one of my friend correctly pointed out that double A sounds like Alcoholics Anonymous, which I am not. So I want it to be ARA because Abhishek Arathreya is my name. And let's go for another A. Oh, actually, let's reuse this A only. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make this bigger. Okay, this is enough. So basically I want them to be of the same size, so a little bigger. Okay, and so the height. Okay, once the lines match, you know that the heights are same, so both heights are same, and I want this to be just touching this bottom corner right here. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm going to duplicate one of the A's, and I'm going to put it over here or over here. No, actually over here looks cooler. So yep, we're done. Now let's group this and let's move it around and move it to the center. Okay, good enough. Next, let's go ahead and do our favorite thing. Let's add a circle. Okay, here we go. So I wish we could selectively erase that circle because I don't want it to, uh, take up my overlap with the A. Hmm. How do I feel about this? First of all, let's make it of the same color. I want it to be bigger. That's what I feel about it. Okay. Let's position it better. Ooh, we have something. Uh, I like this. Okay, let's see how this looks. So we are going to download this. Okay, let's download it. It's a PNG and I want it with a transparent background. And let's go. And let's get it to the desktop. And let's put it in our assets section. And let's delete this. And let's name this AA or ara.png, and in the nav bar let's let's use the ara.png and let's see how it looks. Ooh, looks good, but it feels like the circle's edges are cut off. Don't you think so? And I also feel that the color is a little off because no, actually I like the color. The only problem I have is the edges are cut off, which I don't want. So let's fix that. So we need to reduce the size of the circle a little more. Okay, let's position it now a little more. And a little more. I think a little more because I still feel it is going to try and come out of the width. So yeah, I think this is good enough. Let's download again with a transparent background. Let's download it to desktop. It doesn't matter because we're gonna rename it. Whoa. And I'm gonna rename this. First, I'm gonna delete this and rename to ara.png. Save. And wow, look at that masterpiece. Let me close this and wow, I love this. I love the new logo that we came up with, guys. Let me know in the comments section below about what you think about the new logo. Do you like it? Not like it? If you do like it, uh, please thumbs up the video. If you don't like it, also thumbs up the video because we are just 10 subscribers strong, and I want the fam to grow. Next thing. Without talking more about all of this, I want to talk about changing this. So the feedback I got is this looks super generic, doesn't look like you, and doesn't give off the vibe that it is uh, you in particular and not just any other developer. So I want to remove this illustration and possibly replace it with an avatar. I'm sure you guys know what an avatar is, and no, I'm not talking about Avatar the Last Airbender. Uh, all the anime fans who are watching this, please tell me that you loved Avatar the Last Airbender. Okay, I hope you did. Because if you didn't, you and I got some beef to deal with, guys. Okay, without getting distracted again, let's go and design an avatar. So let's search for open source avatar generators. I've looked at a couple of them, and I think I found that this one is the most useful one. So let's try and build with this. So first of all, I want it to be a transparent background because I want it to blend in. Next, let's see, my hair is short hair and curly. Nope. Short hair and waved. Yep, I think that okay, I'm not that. I think this I'd say I have this sort of hair, and I do wear prescription glasses, and my glasses are black, and my glasses are nerd glasses because, well, I'm making coding videos and I'm talking about anime, so I think it was pretty much clear that I'm a nerd. Hair color. My hair color is black. Wow, this is like a bonding session, guys. You're getting to know so much about me. Uh, I would love to have beard medium, but I'd be lying if I had such well connected beard. So I'm just gonna stay blank because this is how I would look if I were clean shaven. And what do I usually wear? I am mostly wearing a hoodie, so you will see me in a hoodie and a white hoodie because white is one of my favorite colors. Color fabric. It's okay. White isn't visible much over here because it's a white background, but I think white should be good enough. My eyes. How are my eyes? I'm usually happy, so yeah, that's how I look, guys. Eyebrows, let's keep them default. I don't want to change that. And let's make it a smile. Okay, that's too much of a smile. Let's see what default looks like. Okay, that makes me look like I don't have teeth. So yes, smile it is. I think this skin color is the closest to mine. So yeah, this should be good enough. Let's download the SVG onto the desktop and let's paste it into our assets. So we have that. So next what we are going to do is rename this to the right spelling of avatar, and we are going to remove this the the home page. So let's go to the home page, and this is where we're getting it. So let me avatar, and it's an avatar.svg, and I'm going to make the image source as avatar. Oh, look, isn't this cool? Awesome. So let's clear that out for a second. And you know what will be cooler? I think we should switch this up. I think we need to make the image come before the text. So let's go ahead and do that. For that, we need to go to the basic info.js, and all I need to do is cut this and paste it here. And ideally, this should just change the order. And yep. Hey stranger, I'm Abhishek. Fancy seeing you here. This looks much cleaner. I'm so much happier than I used to be with that very badly designed logo. Uh, I'm glad that we got to redesign the logo. This is amazing. Okay. So bunch of housekeeping stuff all done. I think we are good for now. So let's go ahead and make few more changes and then we will call it a night. The first thing I want to do is I want to add the capability of this having um, a, possibly an icon because a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? So let's go ahead and go to React icons, and in React icons let's see if we have any font awesome icons that would signify any of the things that we're doing. So speaking, uh, mm, do they have a mic? Okay, they have a microphone which is close enough to public speaking, so we can do public speaking. So mentoring, it can be something like a handshake. Okay, they do have handshake as well. Oh, hands helping. This is a better one. Then thought leadership. Do they have anything for a leader or a king? Biking. Okay. Uh, Hmm. How do I show leadership? Okay. I know the best way to show generic anything is rocket. Let's use a rocket emoji for thought leadership. For collaboration, I am going to look for handshake again. Okay, we have handshake and then we have one more, right? We have helping hand and we have handshake, so we can use one of those. And last but not the least is innovation. So, uh, science, glasses, innovation, gear. How do I show innovation? Hmm. Ooh, they have dragon, which is not necessarily innovation. Ah, cross crop database. Oh, this can be used for mentoring, and for innovation, I can show something like, oh, look, thought leadership. I can use something like this, and for innovation, I can use something like this. Oh, cool. We're all set then. So, what we are going to do now is we're going to add the capability of this having an icon. So, let's go ahead and try that out. So, we are going to go into the cards, and as we can see, there is a card and there is a card name. So, so ideally, what we want the card to do is we want it to have two things. We want it to have an icon and then a description for that icon. So let's go ahead and try adding one icon. So let's take uh, public speaking. So let's get a mic. Okay. Now that's a microscope. So cool. It's copied. So let's add that. Oh, awesome! It auto imports. Oops. Okay. I don't want it to look like this. I want it to be much larger and is depends on how I've styled cards card. Have I styled it even? I have not. Okay. So first of all, let's go ahead and do this. First, let's add a div and uh, BEM naming convention as always, guy. Cards card and it's the icon container and the next thing I want is oops, and the card dot name goes inside this div, which is going to be the text container. Okay, let's make it. Okay, so it is display flex. So uh, we are going to make the flex direction as column because I want it to be one below the other. Very good. Justify content center space evenly. Okay. I think we need to reduce the size of it. These look too big. So probably 150px. Ooh, I like this. Now what we need to do is I want to increase the size of the icon itself. So let's see how we can do that. Uh, let's see how it is sized first of all. So so this is an SVG. So the way we style it is the same thing as we would style an image, but I think React icons has a way to style it. So what we do is we use the context for styling it. Hmm. Uh, I believe we use icon context for this. Okay. Let's see in their GitHub. React.js React icons styling. Yep, been there, done that. So we have an icon context provider and we have this. That's the way we do it. Oh, they have a link. Okay. Yep, here. I can do an icon context dot provider and then I can give a class name styling for it, which is exactly what I'm going to do. So this is where my icon is going to be. So I'm just going to style it over here. And where do we get the icon context? I think it's this one. Dot provider. Yep. So class name, I'm going to say it's the card icon class. Card icon. And the way we would style it is it goes from the cards to the cards container to the card to the card icon container to the card icon. Wow, that's very long name. Oh, or we can do this and name it just icon. And this way we can just target this and style it. Okay, I want this. I want to change the size. Yep, we can change the size. So let's try and change the size. Let's make the size as 20 pixels. 20 pixels for now. Let's see how that looks and we can change it again. 20 pixels wasn't good enough. Did it even get the style that we wanted it to get? svg blah blah blah. Hmm. I don't think it got the size we. Oh, I know why it didn't. I think only relative heights work. So nope. The size is not getting affected. So let's read the documentation and see how why that is happening. Okay. Style blah 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 override style and color size. Oh, em not rem. Oops. Nope. Not working. Hmm. Absolute absolute height is also not working. So let's try with height. Okay. This is working. Awesome. So we can increase the height of this. Okay. So let's go ahead and add a max height to it, because if we add too much of height, it becomes super awkward to look at. So max height is 100 px now. That'll be too much. 60 px should be good. Okay. Oh, it expands to that. So let's try and put the height as 60 px. Okay, much better. 60 px looks good, and the icons look good. The last thing we need to do in today's session is make the icons dynamic. So I want the icons to come as a part of props and not be hard coded. So let's go ahead and fix that. How do we do that? Let's go into the skills.js, and this is where we're getting the cards and their name. So we can also choose the icon, and the icon can be so we import all the icons over here instead of in the cards.js. So we go here and we change. Oh, I never knew that we could pass an element as a part of a JSON. This is new. Anyway, let's go to font awesome. So we have mentoring. Mentoring is it's a helping hand. Okay. Oops. Next is thought leadership, which is a king. No smoking, seriously? Okay, chess king. Um, mm, 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 I want the icon for this to be okay. Mm, oh, mm-hmm. Where is people talking? People shaking hands. Okay, this one. This is good enough for collaboration. Icon should be and for innovation I am going to go ahead and use glasses. Ooh, or gem. This is better. I don't know how gem signifies innovation, but whatever. I think it looks cool. Over here, as you can see, we are hard coding the icon, which we don't want to do. We want to do card dot icon, which is going to be a React element and which should ideally come up. Okay, let's remove this unused import. And let's see how it looks. Ooh, fancy. I don't know if all of them got the icon, but looks super fancy. I don't think this got the, or it did. Okay. Looks good. Awesome. So in today's session, what we did was we redesigned the logo to make it look cooler. The other major change that we did was we revamped uh, the display colors to make it more friendly, and I have to change this one to be a little lighter, I feel. Let's go ahead and do that. It's in the basic info.css, and over there I want the h2 to be a gradient 3. Perfect. And I want the footer to be a gradient 2. Much better. Yes, this is what we're talking about. So overall the page looks much cooler, and we were able to make some progress on the skills section. As you can see, we revamped the skills section to dynamically take in icons and talk about the soft skills that we have. In the next section, we are going to edit the content, and we are going to add one more section to the skills section, which is the technical skills section, because that is also something that you would want to showcase when you are going to build your portfolio and send it out to potential clients, potential recruiters, etc. With that, I'd like to end my video for today over here. I hope you guys enjoyed building the portfolio. I hope you guys were able to appreciate the fact that the portfolio we're building is super extensible and super easy to play with. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Subscribing really helps me get in on the news feed of other potential developers, and a community that codes together stays together. Thank you so much. I hope you all have a wonderful day or a wonderful night, depends on what time zone you're in, depends on when you're watching this video. And I will stop talking right about now. Thank you. Bye bye.